Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new FIFA 13 Pro Club series. So with this series, we're going to be focusing on the club aspect of Pro Clubs. Coming against a team here in the first round in the EA Shield. That's the first one we chose to go for because in the Premiership you normally get the Community Shield, and we just thought it's a fitting cup to go for. But anyway, they've got a really funny tactic here. You can see they keep trying to play the offside trap, but it doesn't work there. I see Scotty at the back post just overpower that through ball very slightly, and what that does is it helps to, bypass those those two default players in the way. So it could have quite easily just stuck to one of those, but it just bypasses them straight into Scotty's path, and a good finish there. This was kind of defensive suicide. I've conceded a few goals in that kind of manner where I just leave a gap open at the edge of the box. But anyway, look, I'm running through, see Scotty there, and my ball, that through ball takes a weird kind of angle. I did aim it for his path, but luckily he made something of it. He got that cross in, and I got the goal. Excuse me. So taking that to 2-0 now. So a good ball there. And again, this is one of the games where I managed to win all my headers, which I'll just repeat later because it just keeps happening. There's normally where I can't win a single header in a game, and then there's other games where I'm an absolute beast in the air. But coming up against a team called Bale's Army, getting a goal early within the first minute, and don't worry, I'm not going to quit. I just need to change the formation because straight away I know that I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to go for a different one. I think 4-4-2 diamond is the one I went for. And yeah, it's not a good start to the game. Not a good start. But we're not going to quit out. We're not cheaters, people that abuse the 5-minute rule. But a nice through ball over the top for Scotty. Trying the bicycle kick, but the keeper makes a good save. Again, beasting in the air. One of the games where I win every single header again. Getting that lob off. But unfortunately, just not enough power on it. Got it past the keeper. Just not enough power to take it into the net. But a nice play there. Back to Scotty, and unfortunately he just couldn't hit the target. I think on his weaker foot as well. So again, still not happy with the formation. This is something that I've been doing recently. I just chop and change. I know a lot of people will disagree, saying this isn't the best way to do it because you put players out of position, etc. But with the defaults, I think they're all pretty average anyway, so it's not going to make a big difference as long as the strikers or the attacking players that your virtual pros are in the correct positions. That's all that matters. Anyway, Scotty here with the with the corner, and my virtual pro Bale with a header, but unfortunately only managing to hit the bar. So at half time it's 1-0 to them, 1-0 down. We've got more shots, better possession. Sorry, mine went blank there, and they get a second goal there, which is a pretty lucky goal. But Scotty with a lovely ball over the top, and I'm not sure what the keeper's doing there. A Superman impression, which we'll get another look at in just a mo. Superman it ho! Lol. That is hilarious. I could not stop laughing at that. It's like he just completely misses the ball. But anyway, making a bit of space on the edge of the box here, and take a look at that for a shot. An absolute beast of a shot. Smashing it into the corner. Keeper getting a hand to it, but just could not handle that power. And only diverting it into the top corner. Like it wasn't even in the corner. It was, not the best shot. Just with enough power to, with these terrible keepers, they just can't do anything about it. But Scotty through here. Unfortunate not being able to do anything there with it. Would have loved to get that goal. Maybe should have gone for the front post. But anyway, I think that is that's a a takedown, team kill. That did give me a bit of a chuckle. Something I do. If I'm a little bit, feeling devious, I'll just take him out every now and again. But anyway, going into extra time now. Getting a yard on these on that defender there and unleashing the shot, but unfortunately just couldn't hit the target there. So you can see it's a high shots game. There's a lot of shots going on, but in this extra time there wasn't really much to shout about. So that is it. You know, that the whistle's going to be blown in just a mo, and it's going to lead us on to extra time. Sorry, lead us on to penalties. So again, at this stage, I was reading a text. I didn't even realize it was already ready. I thought there'd be a menu or something, and then I panicked. I hit shoot, and it was not even in the green area. You'll see, like, just in a moment, I like panic, and I'll shoot. God, it really took. Look, you see there, it's not even in the green. I totally looked at the screen. I was like, Jesus, he's ready to take the penalty. And then I was texting back saying, you made me miss a penalty. No, I didn't really. I just chose in the middle, chose to stay in the middle, because a lot of people do that. And again, it's just a gamble, isn't it? So whichever direction you go, you know, it's a 50-50. So Scotty here with the second penalty, drilling that to the left, keeper diving the opposite direction. So yeah, it's pretty much level at this stage. Both missed one and both scored as well. So Nolan here. Again, not the best penalty, but he chose to stay in the middle and obviously hit the right. Oh, and he couldn't hit the target there. Ooh, nervous. I mean, I hate penalties anyway in real life, and when it happens in pro clubs, you know, it is a little bit extra nerve-wracking. But there was good composure shown there on that penalty, an absolute rocket straight into the roof of the net. We have taken the lead here. It's 3-1. If he misses this, so we've won. He gets the goal, though, keeping their hopes alive just for a few more seconds. So Fowler, if I score this, I'm through. And smashing it high. He dove, and I got, I shat myself pretty much for a second, thinking that he was going to get the save. But luckily, you know, just managing to get that in that kind of sweet spot, not too far to the right that he can make the save, and not too close to the middle, that if he stays in the middle, he can save it as well. So a good penalty, and getting us the win. So 4-2 on penalties, and we are through. So, you know, it was a good game. It was a tough game. But again, you know, we came back, and then the amount of times that we go down, like 2 goals, maybe 3 goals sometimes, and we just managed to come back. And it's a good sort of attitude that we have, like never give up pretty much. So the semi-final now, feeling pretty confident, you know, thinking we don't want to make the same mistake, don't want to go into penalties in this second, don't want to go into penalties in the game now. And the team that we come against is actually a team that used their microphones. They had game chat turned on, so we could hear them during like the beginning of the game and cutscenes, etc. And you know, there were just like 3 guys and talking a load of crap, to be honest, getting overexcited, and you'll probably hear that throughout the game when they score and stuff. But again, like with the cup format, I find that the game just feels totally different. I don't know if it's a mindset or whether it's you know, if it's just me or whether there's actually a difference. But the game just feels different. I guess because there's different kind of pressure. If you lose, then you basically get knocked out. And you know, like I said, the team is Blame Adam FC. A nice kit, actually. I quite like that kit. I'm not sure who it's from. But anyway, look, at the beginning of the game, just defensive suicide again. And they get this really ridiculous goal where the ball just trickles into the far corner. So a very, very, very bad goal to concede on the 6th minute. And, you know, we're thinking we're going to do it the hard way again. But again, the ball into Scotty. He wasn't expecting that pass, to be fair. I thought he was going to take the shot. And I just did a snapshot when I probably could have taken another touch. But again here, on the edge of the box. And that is a FIFA 12, FIFA 11, FIFA 10 finesse shot. A very good goal. I'll give it to him there. Mr. Simon Cowell.
That is a fucking great goal.
Yes, it is a fucking great goal. I'll give you it. Well done. So 2-0 down in the semi-final, and wow, like, we weren't expecting this, to be fair. but playing the ball nicely to the winger, playing it back inside, and this is straight off the kickoff, remember, and just bang, straight into the near post, and hush, can't hear ya. Had to do that celebration. And what a response there, bringing the score back to 2-1, on the edge again, just making myself a bit of space, and I'm not going to mess around, just going for the finesse. And unfortunately, probably should have gone for, you know, the smash instead of the finesse. And again, a good heading opportunity, but unfortunately couldn't hit the target. And you can see that the stats, we've pretty much got double of shots, etc. Better passing accuracy, better shot accuracy, better possession slightly. So we're thinking, like, how are we behind here? You know, we should have scored at least like 3 goals, possibly 3 or 4 goals. But here's Scotty on the edge, unleashing a power bomb, but unfortunately just didn't have the accuracy to hit the top corner. Again, pretty much a free header, and just couldn't hit the target. Terrible, terrible, terrible header. And that's a bit of a joke. I was trying to clear the ball, and he does a bicycle kick straight into his path. So a bit of a fail in defense again. So we're back to 3-2 down. And, you know, just focusing again, because there's still enough time here. It's only the 67th minute. There's a lot of time to play. Again, I'm going for the finesse. I'm not sure why I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm just in FIFA 12 mode. But, you know, a nice pass there from the free kick to my player, to Bale, and unleashing a shot which only manages to bring out a save. So from this corner, my default gets a nice flick on. And listen to this, guys.
He's greedy, but he's good. He's greedy, but he's good.
He's greedy, but he's good.
Yeah, greedy, but he's good. I'll take that. To be honest, the reason I was greedy is because Scotty had a lot of lag. So he told me he had about a couple of seconds lag on everything he did. So I had to try and be a bit more individual in that half, or in that game. But anyway, I don't really care. It is 3-3 in extra time. A great save by the keeper here, but it was called offside anyway. I was a little scared at that point, seeing him pretty much free at the back post. And the second half in extra time then. Lovely ball over the top. Flicking it over my head, playing it to the default, laying it off for Scotty. And again, I'm not sure why he's turning back on himself. You know, he used to be the king of runs, but recently he's kind of lost it a little bit. But then again, a good attempt there from me just to get past the player, but the defender getting in the way. Again, the last couple of minutes, and I couldn't hit that top corner. I was so desperate to shoot that I actually triple tapped the button, keeping the shot low. And in actual fact, I should have just pressed it once. But anyway, penalties now. And again, you know, we won the last penalty shootout, so feeling pretty confident. But straight away, smashing it into, well, and straight away smashing into the roof of the net. That is how I take the penalties. And they've missed. They missed it, and we're thinking, right, okay, we can do this. One thing is that we could hear them in the penalty shootout, so I was hoping they'd give away which side they were going for. But whether they knew or not, I'm not sure. But unfortunately, they didn't. They might, you know, I would have loved for them to say, "I'm going right, I'm going right." But Scotty, anyway, missing that penalty, so very disappointing, you know. But again, it is a bit of a lottery, so I'm not going to hold it against him because I've missed a few as well.
I haven't missed a penalty in fucking ages. I'm gonna be honest, it's fucking beat.
So Davidson here, smashing that into that same spot. Ahead on penalties now, but and now Barton bringing it back to level terms. So you know, this is pretty much it. If we win this, we are in the final. And I'm not sure why I chose to change sides. I should have just kept going for that corner, and it would have been a goal. They take the lead now. Now it's down to this penalty. If I miss, they've won. Pressure was on. controller was shaking. Barker steps up and he saves it. Disappointed.
I'm sending Bale a message. Gary Speed lol.
If you didn't just hear that comment, he said, "I'm going to send Bale a message. Gary Speed lol." Now, you know, I'm not Welsh, as you can tell from my accent. But I just like Bale because he's an awesome player right now. But I think that's such a distasteful comment. Like, it's so disrespectful. And actually quite sick. And I was trying to message him back, but because Xbox Live was really funny last night, it wouldn't let me send the message. But that was an absolute disgrace. I got pretty pissed off, to be honest, that he could say that. Just because I thought Gary Speed was, you know, a top guy in the footballing world. A good player, great player, and a good manager as well. So, you know, who the fuck is he to say that? Anyway, that's a bit of my rant over. And unfortunately, couldn't get through to the final and win the cup on this attempt. But no doubt, we are going to give it another go. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please stay tuned for the next cup run, which will be in a couple of days. And I will catch you all next time.